guys, welcome back. Thanks as always for subscribing. Today we're going to talk about another type of shot in rotational pool and used in lots of different things. Force follow. Force follow, true follow. What we're really saying is it's not a roll. And a lot of times when people are talking about follow, that's what they're referring to. But true follow or force follow means that the cue ball pauses on the tangent line for a period while it's over spinning. The spin is literally spinning and it's not gripping the cloth, and then it zings forward. And we can use this for a bunch of different reasons. We're able to change the path that the cue ball is going to take, maybe pull it in tighter than 30 degrees like we would do with a rolling cue ball. Maybe we want to do a delayed force follow and have the cue ball slide down the tangent line before it zings off to get around some balls, or we just use it for some positioning. And I'm going to show you a realistic shot, which we're going to use here, and how to practice that and what some common things are that you might not be doing if you're struggling with this. And then we'll also finish up talking about a trick shot that you can do, which I've found when I'm teaching students that this particular trick shot, while trick shots don't necessarily come up a whole lot in real pool, the concept of the trick shot seems to, for whatever reason, work out really well when trying to teach the students this behavior. So, a force follow compared to a regular follow. Here I've got my cue ball and my object ball. They're pretty darn straight to that pocket. Because of the lack of an angle, I can't just power draw back here, and I'm just too straight on it. It's going to run right into that 9. And cheating the pocket, that might give us a little bit of an issue trying to draw, because I'm only going to triple that angle just a little bit, as you remember from the trisect angle for draw. So if I just cheat the pocket 5 degrees, the ball's going to come back 15 degrees. And it's a little sketchy for where my shape zone is. I really want that cue ball to be over here. So in order to do that, I need to touch the rail and give it a little bit of, outside spin. I can cheat the pocket for sure. And that little, 5 degrees that I'm giving it now sends me into the rail, but now the right spin can pull me away, give me a much better shot on that 9 ball. But the big part, and this is the tricky part if you don't know how to do force follow, is hitting high enough. Remember, just like when you learn how to draw, you got to keep going lower, lower, lower. And as long as you're using good mechanics, you're not tightening your grip, you're not changing the cue line, the cue stays on the line with a good stroke. Remember what that means is that when you're at the bottom of the cue ball, only the top part of your tip is touching the cue ball. So when you're at the top of the cue ball, only the bottom part's touching. Keep pushing it until you learn where the miscue limit is. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to look uncomfortable to be up as high as what you really need to be on this shot, unless you're dropping your elbow and striking higher than what you aimed at. But if you keep the bottom part of your tip at the miscue limit and stroke straight through that line, you don't have to, drop your elbow and stroke up over the ball. You just stroke straight through that line with power. What you can expect is the cue ball will pause on that tangent line for a brief period of time, and then zing, takes off. The goal, and when you're practicing the shot, it doesn't have to be necessarily to get here, but you should, 7 foot, 9 foot, doesn't really make a difference to the size of the table. You should be able to hit that far rail and have it come back down here and touch this rail. That's the amount of power that you're looking for. So let's see how we do. I'm just going to hit this guy, 1230. I don't need a ton of right spin. I just need a little bit, so when it hits the rail, it widens out the angle down here. It's mostly true follow. Yeah, I don't mind that shot at all. You can see how the ball paused for a period of time because the ball couldn't grip, right? It's like tires on ice, and then zing, it goes forward. That's true follow. Now, here's something that we can do. Here's a fun shot. We'll bring it down there. This is a way of practicing how to get your overspin to really work out nicely. That true follow. So in this example here, my cue ball doesn't have enough clearance here between the 3 and the 4, if I hit the 2 first, to catch the right side for a combo, or to catch the left side for a billiard. And a billiard, of course, is, a lot of people call them caroms. A carom is hitting an object ball off of another object ball. A billiard is the cue ball coming off of an object ball to pocket another ball. So this is a billiard if I could hit the right side of the 2 and put the 9 in. And it would be a combo if I hit the, if I hit the left side of the 2 and put the 9 in, that would be a billiard. If I hit the right side of the 2 and combo, so the 2 puts the 9 in, that would be a combo. This is neither. In order for me to put that 9 ball in, what I have to do is give this such overspin, because I only have enough room just to squeeze that cue ball between that 3 and the 4 and hit that 2 ball full. I'm going to hit so much true follow that it hits, and the cue ball just kind of hugs the rail. It just keeps driving forward into the rail. You don't need any side spin for this. You could, if you wanted to, give this a little bit of top right, but you don't really need the right. What's more important is the true follow, that stroke that gets that cue ball really zinging forward. And this is a great way of learning that stroke, because you're not focused on trying to achieve some sort of shape. You're literally just trying to get the cue ball to spin. It's putting the focus where it needs to be, on the speed and the spin, rather than mixing in the aim. Remember, you got 3 things you got control over on this side of the cue ball: aim, spin, and speed. And true follow is all about spin and speed. And if you choose the right aim, well, then the shot happens too. So let's see how I do. Most likely, just based on this angle, that 2 is probably going to come around 3 rails and potentially go in that pocket too. But that's just a fun afterthought. So let's see what happens. Well, didn't see that coming, but as you can see, even though I came in at a 30-degree angle on this, the cue ball just kind of hugged that rail, went right in that 9 ball. So practice that trick shot, and when you're practicing that true follow, try to set up the cue ball right around that center string line with the side pockets, and the object ball about 2 diamonds away. So you get cue ball, object ball, 2 diamonds to the pocket, equidistant. And the objective is to have so much true follow that you hit, you bounce off the rail, and come down and hit the opposite short rail. If you're able to get that stroke in place, it's going to open up a whole lot of different opportunities for you with exotic spins for when you land on the wrong side of the ball. You need to use inside English to go 3 rails, breakout shots, certain type of positioning shots that are a little bit more advanced. So give it a try. Force follow, true follow, and if you guys are struggling, as always, reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I'm happy to help you out. If you're really struggling, you need me to take a look at mechanics, kick over a video. I mean, what's a couple minutes? If I can help you out, send me a video so I can see what's going on. Most of the time, you're probably tightening your grip or dropping your elbow, and I'll be able to help you out with that. Thanks as always for subscribing. I appreciate y'all. You're the reason I'm here, so let me know how I can help you. Train better, do better, and shop better. DragonBilliardsInstruction.com.